What's up everyone, Voices here, and today we will just present you the best comps that you can play in patch 11.9 for the first patch of TFT set 5. Let's do this. So first off, I guess we'll just do the most capped comp in a game. The one that you're gonna aim for every time you can fast 9. This is what you should be aiming for, just because with the right items and setup, this should theoretically, unless there is a 4 cost 3 star or anything like that, be first in almost every game. The carry being a Kayle, of course, because of the 4th ascension, she does AoE true damage, and so that's the idea, to start enough times so that the Kayle can get there and kill everything, have enough attack speed to AoE the whole board pretty quickly, and yeah. On top of that, you're gonna have multiple burns options. The armor dagger is already built in, and you have the Volibear with the Morello that I really like, just because it's such a big AoE, much bigger than the Sidroni ult compared to set 4. Garen is just here to shred the armor for the armor to potentially do even more damage, but yeah, overall, you have Ironclad, you have Mystic, Revenant, Redeemed. This comp is basically made for Kayle to just have enough time to kill everything. Of course, you should only play this when you high roll. Yeah, but this is definitely in the S tier. Now we need to talk about Aphelios. So Aphelios kept being nerfed and buffed, Ranger got nerfed, then now when the patch goes live will get buffed. So I do believe that will be the consistent comp that you can go for Rangers. I don't think you need 4 Rangers, I prefer much more for 9bringer in the front line. And yeah, this comp has actually a ton of CC. You have shred of ammo with the Darius, which is why I don't have a Last Whisper on the Aphelios. Mordekaiser will be your secondary carry. Is an insane unit, no matter what. Yeah. As far as items, Aphelios scales insanely with AD. So anything that has AD is insane on him. BT, IE, Rage Blade if you want him to attack super fast. I really like the Shadow, IE, and Rage Blade and then the regular BT on him. Just because you don't have, when you start the fight at minus 33% health, and you still do a lot of damage and you heal it back pretty quickly since you crit and you attack really fast. Yeah, 4 Nightbringer, 2 Rangers, 2 Mystics, Darius that shreds the armor, Mordekaiser as a secondary, great comp, S tier. And Karma, so Karma got a little nerf, so this comp will be a little worse. I still consider it S tier. It's still very strong, especially if you have the best install for her. I definitely need blue buff, because once she gets casting to every second or every 1.25 seconds now, it's insane. It's just insane. She will just deal so much damage, especially after the Garen ulted. So yeah, you're going to see that in a lot of those comps. You will see Volibear, Ivern, and Nautilus Rel with a God King, just because I do believe that it's the best frontline you can get for any comp in a game, really. Yeah, this is one variation that you can play with Karma in a really late game. You can still go for 4 Dawnbreaker, or potentially 6 earlier before you get your legendaries. But we'll cover that in another video. But otherwise, Karma carry, S tier, go for it. Another forecast AP carry being Vel'Koz. Yeah, again, you just buy enough time for the Vel'Koz to ult, and once he does, he kills everything. That's basically the main idea. So, of course, again, you're gonna have Iron, the Volibear with the massive Morello, Oath, even more CC with the Zara, and giving Spellweaver as well. For this composition, you can go for 6 redeem a little early and then transition to those legendary units later once you do upgrade them. Yeah, really strong. Definitely S tier. I do believe that this is better than Karma now. Yeah, definitely S tier. Play it. This Draven. So, this comp is a little complicated, and the best in store for Draven are still to be, I think, completely noticed, just because we all know he needs swords. RFC is just great because that way he can catch his axes and he doesn't move, right? So that's great to put him a backline like this and he's safe. You have Darius to shred armor, so you don't need the Last Whisper. You have the Kindred, the Rise from Mystic, the massive Diana ult for CC in a backline, the Rel position here to protect him with the shield. Yeah, and overall just all strong synergies as well. You have 2 Legionnaire, which I think is enough for his attack speed. You have 3 Forgotten, so it gets even more AD. I would recommend the IE Shadow, otherwise BT is fine. And 1 attack speed item. I really like RFC, Rageblade is okay, of course. Yeah, Draven is back. If it is not S tier, I do believe that it is at the top of A tier. Coven Lissandra reroll. Yeah, this is actually stronger than what most people think. Lissandra with basically the Karma items, and you just reroll to have Lissandra 3, Vladimir 3 if you can, Nautilus and the Blanc 3 as well. Otherwise it's totally fine. Once you get those units, especially Vladimir and Lissandra, to 3-star, you just level. Hopefully you can find Kindred. If it's not a Kindred, it will be just another random mystic like Lux. And then Garen to just shred the armor, so the Lissandra does enough damage to every unit. I do believe that this is the best reroll comp. There is also a Vayne and Alien, but I do believe that for Alien you need 7, which requires a spat, so it's not really consistent. And Vayne, well, you need to hit early and have the right items. But in those circumstances, these comps are definitely good. Yeah, if you do have Coven early and some renewers, definitely go for this comp. Skirmishers, especially Jax. Again, this comp is a little bit to be worked on. I actually do not really like Rageblade just because it scales so much with attack speed. So I will have him have more damage or hitting multiple units, maybe with the Remnants. I think would be better. Just because he scales so much with AD, BT is definitely the best for him. Having QSS makes him safe in the early game so he can stacks and kill a lot of units. Darius, again, purpose is just to shred armor. Once this is done, it's great. I like to position the Jax near the Taric and the Trundle, so the target gets less armor and he can be healed and get more armor. This is just some positioning tips here. Yeah, overall this is just really strong. 6 Skirmisher is definitely a composition you should play. Definitely at the top of A tier. And for the final comp I will present to you today, it is the new Fortune, basically 5 Draconic. So we had the week in PB where you were seeing everywhere Draconic Abomination. It was just destroying the lobbies because of the Z0 interaction on the Scion and on the Abomination units. Now this is gone. The Scion will not spawn any more Z0 monsters. So now you need to basically have a big front line and play the 5 Draconic. The idea is basically the same. You're just gonna 3-star every Draconic unit you can. Ideally all of them except Heimer. but definitely Ashe and Zara, just because they would be the two main carry in this composition. And if you do notice, for this specific version, you have Ranger for the Ashe and Spellweaver for the Zara, meaning more damage for both. The rest is basically utility / frontline / CC. So that's the idea behind the comp. Usually you can hit Ashe 2, Zara 2 super early and you're just gonna snowball from there. Yeah, that's just one version of the comp, of course, but this is definitely strong. I can get you to first. That is it for this best comps for patch 11.9. I will be making a more in-depth guide for every single of those comps this week. The first one being the Kayle composition, because you need to fast 9 with it, meaning you have to have a great early game. And I will show you how you can do that. So stay tuned, it will come on the day after this video drop. Otherwise, let me know if you have any questions. And good luck, have fun on set 5 day 1.